getting started on it. The man is already breaking it down. If you guys came over here from the Mazterovdizaster channel, here's your 5.3. So Adam's doing some investigating.
See what we got to work with. She's a little toasty on top, but we don't need it. Hello.
Losing eyeball. That's the junk pile. The junk pile just. Adam, what you think about what's happening here?
I think we're gonna fill it full of Quickcrete and pile boost to it till it don't like it no more. Send the VW down the drag strip. We'll make Adolf Hitler proud.
What do you think happened?
I'm pretty sure that looks like the insulation from the hood, like some doofus was working on it, spraying carburetor cleaner and caught it on fire and it melted it, and that just fell down on there. And I've never been wrong in my life, so that's gotta be what happened.
All these clips are charcoal. These fuckers are gonna come off.
No. I know about this. Consider these cold packs scrap.
Right.
The truck ones are notorious for getting one. You want some gloves for your hands? You go on the bed with dirty hands, you don't touch her.
There's
What was that
soap
cowboy?
and water.
What was that cowboy? One of them, he said he always kept his hand in the glove so it'd be soft for the ladies. Oh, it was in a movie.
What was that? Yeah. There's another guy walking around with Vaseline in his boots. Right?
Never heard of him.
I think it was like,
Why would he put Vaseline in his boots?
I don't know. He just liked when he walked around and was squishing around.
That'd be like walking in wet mud all day.
Where do you want to put these? Just chuck them
Where are you
in
pulling
the
them
coil
from?
packs.
Oh no. Just take the bracket off as one piece. If I had the tools worth the damn socket wouldn't fall off. I mean, you already took them out now.
I'll put them back in.
See, it's an assembly. Just. Actually, I'm gonna say these 10 millimeters are kind of good to have right now. The rest of it, not so much. Oh gosh. You haven't seen the memes about I'm a bad boy because I use chrome sockets on impact patches.
No.
Those are regular sockets. The impact sockets are the black ones.
What's the difference, man? It don't matter.
Yeah, that's totally different.
It don't matter. What you talking about?
Socket is socket.
Yeah, socket, man. When they crack, you fucking talk. Get another one there, but
Well, snap all. He'll just give me a new one.
yeah.
I ain't trying to just tear them up. Carefully unplug this. Trying to get where we can get this intake off of here, but I don't. Just leave that jerk on there.
You don't leave it on?
Yeah, that's. It's no bueno over here, so let it ride home with the intake. Man, smell stuff you got on there. You got one bolt buried down here. See, it's just flaking off of there. Man, it tastes perfect underneath it. They're glass. I might have busted the windshield out of it. Probably the weasels on there. Hey, you want to go live on Facebook to just sit here and let people let us watch it take them over? That's exactly what this stuff is. It's coming out in pieces.
Yeah.
There's your fuel rail holder. You know what we should have done? Did you take a picture of this thing before we took it apart?
I might got pictures of the engine.
Yeah, let's stop right here and take a picture of it burnt.
Okay.
Like, so you have something to show what we did with it.
Alright, I got a phone mount in the truck. Let me get it. I'll put this on. So, that's my engine. And I got it from old Jamie Glover. And I got a little charcoal, little toasty, so we're gonna tear it down. This is the beginning of old drag car. Let Adam do his magic. What you think, man?
I think it's ready. You don't need the burnt part.
So you gotta be able to see all the disassembly. Tearing it down. There we go. So, oh, almost. Y'all want to see the burnt part? She got a little toasty.
Oops, sorry. I'm pretty sure that's just his liner.
Well, the good part is, no squirrels or chipmunks come running out.
He's on. Squirrels and chipmunks don't bother me. Snakes.
Snake, that's where I draw the line.
Yeah, look at that. But just say it looks pristine on the inside of it.
That's gonna what?
But it looks pristine on the inside of it.
It might. I don't think it had that many miles on it. It's just melted on top.
We need a box or something to put it, stuff we're taking off we're gonna keep in.
Oh, so,
I'll have to go grab a box.
there an empty box over there? Looks like. No, it's yeah.
those little stuff that we'll need. So to have enough nickel and dime buy crap that we don't need.
What y'all doing on this Friday afternoon?
Working for the man.
Are you doing those silver sockets now?
No. That's clean in there. Shoot.
Yeah. That don't look bad at all.
I think we got a race motor on our hands.
Look out.
Oh dear. Here comes the
Oh, here
turbo
comes
barrels.
the little ones. Yeah, it looks pretty clean on this side.
There it is.
I got all
Bad and good. Bad and good.
Yeah, this one's pretty well done too.
Yeah, so the ones is them goes in the scrap pile.
Scrap pile. No bueno. No bueno. No bueno. Heck, I don't think any on these side are good. Nope, every one of them on this side's wore down. Every one of them on this side.
Really?
Yeah. All
Used.
sanded down. Huh?
See? Add that to the list.
I got one shiny one.
Save you rocker stand. Well, we'll get a set of rockers and I'll have these as spares if I ever need them or something.
No. You want to pull that one off? I'll put the video on that one. Here comes this head. Kind of factory fresh. Kind of factory fresh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's almost like this. Like it's burnt, like it was running when it caught on fire and so it burnt stuff into the engine somehow.
Or, yeah.
I mean, you can spin it over by hand easy. You still see good cross section in the cylinders.
Looks like my Christmas present. J.R. Hathcock.
You're still there.
So guys, if you're just getting on the live, earlier I was telling what we're doing with this engine. We're rebuilding this engine, actually building it to go into a drag car for next year, and the build is going to be on Aquadale Speed Shop's YouTube channel, Mazterovdizaster YouTube channel. So it's going to be a collaboration between both channels, flip-flop back and forth.
I like flip flops.
Faggot.
Huh?
What?
I can't find my harmonic balancer puller.
Uh-oh.
I decided I was gonna put all my stuff right here on the rack that's in plastic cases so I don't have to hunt for it. Right now I'm hunting for it.
What do you think about them juggers?
Well, considering this is a 5.3, they're going in the scrap pile.
Scrap.
None of them lead up or anything.
Huh?
None of them lead up or anything.
This doesn't have DOD in it.
I didn't start till 07.
Oh,
You canceled
this
it
must have been
in the
a-
back. It
Yeah.
would have been in the front.
We're not keeping any of the plastic, right?
No.
Getting there. Why do I keep pulling stuff out of the trash can? Why did I pull out of the trash can?
You pulled something out of the trash can?
No, I don't think so. He said, why do you keep pulling stuff out of the trash can?
I'm getting stuff. That's where my tools are on the
Yeah,
shelf
he said,
behind.
so I mean, are you talking about the motor?
Haters be hating. Did you have a 10mm out somewhere?
Oh, it'll be on the,
Right where I left it.
just, we're getting there.
if it's got a bunch.
You know what? I'll just put something on the back of it. Though it'll drop. There you go.
Just be a little bit. Nope. Dang, Jamie Glover, don't drain the oil out of these rigs before you pull them out.
Oh shit. I was trying to drop it down because it's about to come out the bottom over there. Over here. Over here. Can. Yeah. Watch for here.
5.3 non-DOD cam can be yours for $40. You might get a bass stain right there. Well, the thing bolted. Move that thing over here for putting more coming out. Putting it. You gonna take all your Earl pan bolts out? you think hunting in the morning is be a complete waste of time? Hunting in the morning is be a complete waste of time.
Yeah. I'm gonna be so hot. I'm gonna be tough. I ain't gonna be doing much. Unless you kick them out of the
Well, there
bed.
might be that one beach turkey day to come walking through there.
It could. I'm not gonna say ain't no deer moving in the morning, but not enough to get me out there in the morning.
Yeah, that's too big of ones. So 10 there, we want to keep that one because it's a special thread. It's smaller than a normal 10. And then that 113 there, when you get that pickup tube out of the way.
I think
There
that.
you go.
I'm gonna toss that in the pan or put it in the box.
We'll probably end up definitely gonna be running that truck bed because it'll be so low, and the holly pan will come with a new windows tray.
Yeah.
Depending on, probably gonna put ARP stuff in the bottom of it, so you'll get all these new bolts and stuff anyway, so they can go through the scrap and just take all them off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for putting them in the box. The windows tray bolts are not.
Yeah, that's where that, there's another one down there. Oh. Uh-oh. There's an old pan bolt in there too. There it is.
You golly. You got some oil right in the darn piston there.
Okay. Alright, dump it back out. Roll it back over.
Well, it'll come out with the piston and we'll just make a little mess. So there's 4 tins holding that oil pump on, then we can get it out. Put the factory balancer bolt back on, turn it over with and knock the rods out of it.
In the box.
Going back on there. So those are just generic bolts. Probably won't use the whole pump, but that'll be there in case we do. Yeah, throw them bolts in the box. Sorry. This will be the biggest socket all the way in the back of that rail there. Put a little stank on it.
More bigger. The more bigger ratchet.
No, I mean, just use the impact to tighten it up, so we'll try to turn it with the ratchet, it won't break things. Alright, then. I think them are 10s, start knocking rods and pistons out of this deal. Hoses and 11. We should be able to do. Is that tighten or loosen? Take the extension out of the regulation.
Sugar ain't got enough to do it.
Don't be talking like that. Lose a lot of torque for you. We'll probably end up ordering a piston rod combination for this thing, but we'll keep it all just in case. Unless you just want to do a stock block build and see how far we can go before it blows out and take it
Yeah.
out and do it again.
You see that one that said stock block, but it wasn't really stock block?
That's what I pointed out, had ARP rod bolts. So I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know what stock bottom means at the end, but
Yeah, stock block doesn't mean ARP bolts.
you know what crack cap means? These aren't cut in the machine, they literally bust it in two and then bolt it back together. See, it's not a pretty finished anything.
Yeah.
Crack rod ends. That's literally what they do. They break it in half and then bolt it back together.
Huh. Learn something every day, guys. And for most of you guys that don't know, I do a lot of Volkswagen stuff, so this would actually be the second LS motor I've gotten into. The first one was my 6.0 that I tore apart, but Hollis put that one back together and you helped put it back in, so.
You put it in and then I coming through the picture.
Yeah. So, as far as like tear down and stuff, I mean, I can destroy some stuff. I can tear it up. That one's got the oil on it, don't it? Yeah, I think that one had a little bit.
Just be ready to catch it.
Yeah, they are sure. They are broke up, aren't they? Now, how do they make it break like that?
I don't
Is
know.
it already scored or something?
I don't know.
Where you putting it?
It's the deep secrets of GMLS magic. This bearing look brand slam new, not a bit of copper wear to it. If anybody needs some good used rod bearings. Might have to push back up on that thing a little bit. Here it is.
There it is. What's going on? We about got this thing tore all the way down.
Trying to see which ones I can and can't get to. So,
Looks like a gear wrench. You like gear wrench?
yeah. I
What
mean,
size?
these, with the other bolts holding pressure, if I just get them loose, they're just finger tight, but if you leave them till last, then you'll be fighting the whole way to get them out. It's more trouble trying to hold a gear wrench on it. And it was getting early.
No, mo. Turn it to mo.
Just what you was asking for.
Oh, heck.
If anybody like to sponsor these Go Live feeds, we're looking for advertisers. We might do it more often. I think you got a solid block here to work with, and a crank. We'll keep the crank in the block. Maybe the heads, but the rest of it's going to be stuff. Unless you want to try to use the rods and pistons in it. How much power do you want to make?
I don't know.
I mean, what's that car weigh?
The car weighs, I want to say it's probably gonna, well, see, the car that I got now with the 1.8 is 2,200 with the engine in it, so I'm figuring that
Well, that's in
same chassis almost.
from the hatchback
MK4,
to
yeah,
the.
yeah. There's that. It's a little heavier because it's got that what you call it, that arch, but it's not much. So I would say that would probably be the way it sits right now, maybe. I don't know, 16, 17.
Well, that would easily be under 2,500 pounds, I would think.
Yeah, it's gonna be under 2,500 pounds.
So how am I gonna do these? Might have to get the big boy back out. Well, apparently, it's 15. Oh, you know what else we need to do? See if the thing's got enough battery. LS is 6-bolt main, so you got 10s in the end of every one of them.
I remember that on the 6. I guess it depends on what it needs to hold the boost.
So these are numbered from the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or somebody's been into it before.
Yeah.
Grab them in there.
The what?
Might need to find some more bolts. How much you have the honors?
Oh, hell. Where are we gonna put it?
So, look at the teeth on this deal. See how there's 2 of them, and they're big and small, big and small, big and small? That's how you know it's 24.
Okay.
Like when that guy ordered the 408 for the GTI, I didn't pay no attention and stuck it in there with a 58 rotor wheel on it, and then it went crank. Probably just simply looked at it to the same.
Yeah.
Those bearings look brand new.
You think they had put some in it?
I mean, they're cheap, so we're going to.
No, I said you think they put some in
No,
it?
probably not.
Yeah.
LS, man.
No,
Can't kill these things. I mean, you can.
we probably want to.
You thought you had a rough life catching on fire. But guess what? Well, there's your race engine.
Alright.
Well, let's throw this thing back on your trailer and you can take it on down to Hollis and set it in his way. Maybe that'll be another day for another filming for taking it down there.
Yeah. So what do you think we need to do?
Fill it with quickcrete and pour the boost to it.
Fill it with quickcrete.
Hear people talk about their blocks are filled. That's pretty much all it is. Half filled, filled. Quickcrete don't crack. Get the rest of these little sensors and doodads off of it.
Solid block, looks good.
Yeah. Look, they always got a how-to tear down the LS engine video out of
I
this.
know, look there.
That one's a little cruddy.
And that's
Cam sensor, crank sensor, oil pressure, knock sensors.
you want me to pull this valley cover off?
Yeah, that's what but you gotta get them knock sensors out. And they're always real fun because they usually get water down in the intake and they rust to it. And rust on rust on rust. See how lucky you are today.
Yeah, lucky we don't. What's your little one?
Really? That was a good one though. Get the old rust bucket out.
Oh, man.
Look at
Look
there.
at that. It was meant to be.
Fresh.
Meant to be.
You know where knock sensors go? In the trash. I'll just get a different one of those too.
A show.
ICT or something, yeah.
Yeah. We need these or? Yeah.
It don't ever hurt to hold those.
bite me.
You don't need all 10 of your digits, do you?
And try to bite me. Dang.
Oh, so there's
That's where it was.
rusted down in there.
Let it go. Don't want to let it go.
Now the fun part. Bring all this trash up, put it in the scrap metal bin.
Well, there you
Another
go,
little
guys.
pro tip there, you see you got this barbell thing back here in the back. If for some reason they build your engine and they don't put that in there, and then you put the rear timing cover on and it's not in there, you got no oil pressure. I've unfortunately done that before. Guy had the engine built, brought it to me, I slapped the timing covers on it. No oil pressure in a C5, that was real fun.
There it is, guys.
This thing's race ready.
Right straight.
We'll just regap them rings, slam them back in there.
Done, son. All right. We'll load this jugger up. Take a machine shop. You don't want to say bye?
Ow. So here we go. John's little 5.3 for his Volkswagen race car deal we're going to build. He bought this thing, the top end was burnt to a crisp on it, but we don't need any of that stuff because it's going to be probably just a little piston rod combo, stock crank, pile the boost to it. So everything we need is good. It's pretty hard to burn a block and tear it up. The bearings look brand new in this thing when we tore it down. So we've got it down. Get this thing to the machine shop, get it to Hoss, let him clean it up, check it over, decide exactly what rods and pistons we're going to use if we need the machine, hone it over a tear. Other than that, it's about ready to stick this thing together and get that old Volkswagen race mobile down here and start taking the plasma cutter to it and figure out a way to make it all fit in there. It's going to be a 5.3 with a turbo and a power slip and slide and a Volkswagen doing wheelies for 1/8 of a mile. It should be fun. So subscribe, keep checking back. Hopefully soon we'll start building on the car. Till then, order some cams. We got plenty of them, and I know y'all want them. Catch you next time.